Welcome back. Today's exciting video, we explore the hidden world of rare United Kingdom halfpenny and 5New Pence coins that quietly sit in old drawers, dusty jars, and forgotten collections. Yet some of them are selling for truly stunning prices in today's international auction market. While these small denomination coins were once used every day in ordinary transactions, certain rare dates, errors, and mint variations have transformed a handful of them into extremely valuable treasures. Today, we count down the top 5 most valuable UK halfpenny and 5New Pence coins found in different conditions, ranging from dirty and worn to uncirculated and sharply struck. Whether you are a collector, investor, or simply someone checking your old change, this video will show you which coins could bring big dollar profits if discovered. So let's get started. First, movie up. We dive into one of the most fascinating wartime coins ever produced by the United Kingdom, the 1941 halfpenny. Although millions of halfpennies circulated throughout the early 20th century, certain years stand out for their historical importance, scarcity in high grades, and strong collector demand. The 1941 issue, especially in very fine condition, has recently become a highlight in the numismatic world due to increased interest in wartime coinage and rising auction prices. Whether you're a collector, a historian, or simply curious about valuable old coins, this video will walk you through everything that makes the 1941 halfpenny a surprisingly valuable treasure in today's dollar-based auction markets. The United Kingdom halfpenny of 1941 was minted during one of the darkest and most challenging periods of World War II. The Royal Mint operated under strict material limitations, reduced staffing, and heightened security, yet continued producing essential circulating coinage to keep the economy stable. King George VI reigned during this period, and his portrait on the obverse reflects a nation enduring hardship yet determined to carry on. Because of wartime disruptions, coinage quality varied from year to year. Although 1941 saw significant production, many coins were heavily used, poorly preserved, or lost during the war years. This is why surviving pieces in very fine condition or better are far more desirable today. The 1941 UK halfpenny is packed with symbolism that captures the spirit of the era. On the obverse, it features the left-facing portrait of King George VI, engraved with strong detail when well struck. The reverse showcases the iconic image of Sir Francis Drake's legendary ship, the Golden Hind, a design that had become a symbol of British maritime pride and exploration. The coin is composed of bronze, giving it a warm brown tone that deepens beautifully with age when well preserved. Its diameter, weight, and edge remain consistent with halfpennies of the period, but careful collectors appreciate subtle markers such as strike clarity, identical sharpness, and smooth fields that separate an average coin from a truly collectible specimen. While the 1941 halfpenny is not the rarest coin by mintage numbers alone, genuine rarity emerges when condition is taken into account. Most surviving coins are heavily worn due to prolonged circulation during the war and post-war years. Finding a 1941 halfpenny in very fine condition with clear portrait details, visible ship lines, and minimal surface wear is surprisingly difficult. Collectors worldwide, especially those focused on British wartime coinage, are constantly searching for high-grade examples. This has pushed demand upward in recent years, with many auction houses reporting competitive bidding even for mid-grade specimens. As interest in historical coins grows, well-preserved wartime halfpennies continue to gain popularity and value. When sold at auction, the value of a 1941 UK halfpenny can increase dramatically depending on its condition and presentation. A typical circulated example may bring a modest amount, but coins graded as very fine are where the real money starts. In today's market, a strong VF example can sell anywhere from $165,000, depending on color, luster, and strike quality. Exceptional pieces that border on extremely fine can reach $285,000 or more. Certified coins and sealed grading slabs often command even higher premiums because they guarantee authenticity and condition. With collectors worldwide bidding aggressively, the dollar value of well-preserved wartime halfpennies continues to climb each year. If you want to add a 1941 halfpenny to your collection, or if you think you might already have a valuable one, there are several key things to look for. Examine the portrait of King George VI to ensure the hair details and facial outline remain clear. On the reverse, inspect the Golden Hind for defined ship planks, rigging lines, and sharp lettering. Avoid coins with heavy corrosion, cleaning marks, or deep scratches, as these can significantly reduce value. If you believe your coin is in VF condition or better, consider having it professionally graded to maximize its auction potential. Always store the coin in a dry, protective holder to prevent oxidation, especially since bronze coins are sensitive to environmental damage. The United Kingdom halfpenny of 1941 is more than just an old bronze coin. It is a living piece of wartime history, a symbol of resilience, and a growing star in the collectible coin market. Its combination of historical significance, condition-based scarcity, and strong collector demand makes it a fantastic find for enthusiasts around the world. If you come across a 1941 halfpenny in very fine condition, you may be holding a small but valuable treasure capable of bringing surprising prices in today's dollar-driven auctions. Next up, we explore one of the standout coins from Britain's decimal era. The United Kingdom 5New Pence coin from 1975. While the 5 pence denomination is familiar to millions, certain dates from the earlier decades of decimalization are becoming increasingly desirable among collectors, especially in higher grades. The 1975 5New Pence in extra fine condition has generated surprising interest in the market due to its limited availability in premium condition and its rising appeal among numismatists. In this video, we will uncover its history, unique features, rarity, and the shocking amounts these coins can achieve in today's auction markets in dollars. The 5New Pence coin was introduced in 1968 as part of the United Kingdom's transition from pre-decimal to decimal currency. Its design and specifications were modeled after the older 1 shilling coin, and for several years, both circulated side by side until full decimalization in 1971. The 1975 5New Pence coin belongs to the early period of the decimal series when mintage levels were much lower compared to later decades. At this time, the UK was still adjusting to its new coinage system, and the 5 pence piece played a key role in everyday transactions. Despite being common in circulation during the 1970s, very few 1975 examples survive in extra fine or uncirculated condition, making them increasingly sought after by collectors today. The 1975 5New Pence coin carries several features that make it historically and visually interesting. The obverse showcases Queen Elizabeth II wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, surrounded by the legend, Elizabeth II DG Reg FD 1975. The portrait remains crisp and elegant when found in extra fine condition. The reverse carries the crown thistle, a long-standing symbol of Scotland, accompanied by the denomination, new pence, and the number 5. In uncirculated or extra fine states, collectors look for clean fields, sharp thistle details and intact crown jewels on the reverse, along with minimal bag marks and no dulling of the metal. The original cupronickel composition gives the coin a bright silver appearance when well preserved, while the 1975 5New Pence was minted in relatively high numbers for circulation. The actual rarity today lies in condition scarcity. Most coins from this era show heavy wear due to decades of use, meaning extra fine examples are extremely limited. Collectors who specialize in early decimal coinage place strong emphasis on coins that retain their original mint luster, sharp edges, and minimal contact marks. Because of this, the 1975 issue has become increasingly difficult to source in superior grades, and demand continues to rise each year. As the early decimal coins become more historically appreciated, collectors are paying premium prices for coins that represent this important transition in British currency history. In recent online auctions and private sales, the 1975 5New Pence in extra fine condition has been achieving eye-opening prices. While heavily worn examples may only be worth their face value, coins in extra fine condition can sell anywhere from $145,000, depending on eye appeal and strike quality. In even higher grades such as near uncirculated or fully uncirculated, the value climbs significantly, with some pieces selling for $250,000 or more in competitive bidding environments. What's most surprising is how quickly prices have risen over the last few years, driven by increased collector interest in early decimal issues and the limited number of high-grade surviving examples from 1975. This makes the coin one of the quietly valuable decimal coins to watch in today's dollar-based auction market. For collectors hoping to add a valuable 1975 5New Pence coin to their collection, condition is everything. Start by closely inspecting the coin's surfaces under good lighting. Look for sharp details on the thistle and Queen's portrait, minimal scratches, and a strong original shine. Coins that have been cleaned should be avoided, as this dramatically reduces value. Consider storing high-grade examples in protective capsules or acid-free holders to maintain their condition. When purchasing, try to source coins from reputable auction platforms or trusted numismatic sellers to ensure authenticity and fair pricing. Keeping an eye on market trends will also help you determine the best time to buy or sell, as values for early decimal pieces continue to rise. The United Kingdom 5New Pence 1975 may seem like a simple coin from the 1970s, but in extra fine condition, it transforms into a highly collectible and surprisingly valuable piece of British numismatic history. Its combination of early decimal heritage, sharp design features, and condition-based rarity has pushed its value upward in today's auction markets, where collectors compete fiercely for the best examples. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just beginning your coin collecting journey, the 1975 5New Pence stands as a fascinating and potentially profitable addition to any collection. Next up, we explore one of the most overlooked yet surprisingly valuable British decimal coins, the United Kingdom 5New Pence from the year 1970. While millions of people passed this coin through their hands during the early years of decimalization, only a tiny number of special editions were produced specifically for collectors in 1970. This has made the 1975 New Pence coin a sought-after treasure, especially when found preserved in fine condition. So stay with us as we uncover its history, rare features, hidden value, and why collectors in today's auction market are willing to pay big money in dollars for the right piece. The 5New Pence denomination was introduced in 1968 as part of the decimalization process that prepared the UK for its full switch to a decimal currency system in 1971. The 1975 New Pence coin belongs to this early pre-decimalization phase, originally minted to help the public adjust to the upcoming currency changes. These coins were produced using the same specifications as the shilling, effectively replacing it in everyday transactions. The 1970 issue was not released for mass circulation. Instead, it was produced mainly for collector sets, which means fewer were handled by the public and even fewer survived in clean, preserved condition. This historical moment in UK coinage gives the 1975 New Pence a strong place in numismatic history. The coin carries the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II by Arnold Machin, one of the most iconic effigies used on British currency during the late 20th century. The reverse features the crowned Scottish thistle, symbolizing unity and national heritage, designed by Sir Thomas Paget. The 1970 version follows the earlier large-size 5 pence format, struck in cupronickel with a diameter of 23.59 mm. Although the design remained consistent for several years, the limited nature of the 1970 issue makes its fine condition examples more desirable. Subtle details in the thistle leaves, crown lines, and portrait profile often help collectors distinguish higher-grade examples, adding to the coin's attractiveness. Unlike circulating 5 pence coins that were struck in the millions, the 1970 mintage was restricted to sets intended for collectors. This restriction means that far fewer examples exist compared to other years, and over time many sets were broken up, lost, or damaged. A coin surviving in fine condition today indicates careful handling and storage, which is uncommon for pieces over 5 decades old. As coins from the pre-decimalization era continue to rise in popularity, the specific appeal of the 1970 issue has grown significantly. Collectors often seek it as a representation of the transitional period in British currency, which makes the demand consistently strong. In fine condition, the United Kingdom 5New Pence 1970 coin can command impressive prices depending on appearance, luster, and set provenance. While lower-grade examples may sell for modest amounts, well-preserved fine-condition coins often reach higher valuations due to their relative scarcity outside proof or mint sets. Recent auction records show these coins achieving prices from around $265,000, with especially sharp or well-kept examples sometimes surpassing this range. Collectors who desire a complete pre-decimal or early decimal collection are often willing to pay premium amounts when a high-quality 1975 New Pence becomes available at auction. When searching for a valuable 1975 New Pence coin, focus on details such as minimal surface wear, clear portrait lines, and sharp features on the thistle emblem. Coins originating from original mint sets tend to retain better surfaces, so verifying provenance can enhance long-term value. Store the coin in a dry, protective holder to prevent tarnishing or scratches. Checking reputable auction platforms and established numismatic dealers can ensure authenticity. As demand for early decimal-era coins continues to rise, maintaining the coin's condition is essential for preserving its market appeal. The United Kingdom 5New Pence 1970 coin stands as a meaningful relic of the nation's transition to a new monetary system. Its limited mintage, distinctive design, and historical importance have helped it evolve into a desirable piece in the collector's world. Fine condition examples remain especially sought after, often commanding strong auction prices in dollars. For collectors passionate about British decimalization history, the 1975 New Pence is a significant and rewarding addition that continues to hold both financial and historical value. Next up, we're talking about the 1979 5New Pence coin, a coin that may look ordinary at first glance, especially in dirty or worn condition, but can surprise you with its rarity and auction value. Even coins with grime, scratches, or years of wear can command attention in the collector's market, proving that one person's forgotten penny could be another person's fortune. The 5New Pence coin was first introduced in the UK in 1968 as part of the decimalization process, replacing the old shilling and simplifying everyday transactions. By 1979, these coins had become a staple of British currency. The 1979 5 pence coin was minted in large numbers, yet due to certain minting variations and the passage of time, some surviving pieces are now considered rare. These coins were originally struck in cupidnickel and featured Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, along with the traditional crown thistle design on the reverse. Over the decades, many of these coins have been lost, damaged, or worn down, which has made surviving examples, even in dirty or circulated condition, increasingly sought after by collectors. The 1979 5 pence coin carries subtle features that make it stand out. On the obverse, Queen Elizabeth II's portrait by Arnold Machin is detailed and recognizable, capturing the elegance of the monarch at that time. The reverse features the intricate crown thistle, symbolizing Scotland, with fine detailing that remains noticeable even on worn coins. What makes certain 1979 coins special are the minting anomalies, such as slight misstrikes or variations in lettering and spacing, which occurred in some batches. These minute differences can significantly increase a coin's desirability among collectors, even if the coin appears dirty or heavily circulated. Despite millions being minted, the 1979 5 pence coin has become rarer in the secondary market due to wear and circulation over more than 4 decades. Coins that survived in collectible condition, or even those with unique minting errors, are in high demand. Collectors often seek coins that represent specific years of historical significance, and 1979 falls into an interesting era of British coinage history. Coins in less than perfect condition, surprisingly, have also seen increased interest, as they tell a story of everyday use and endurance, making them an authentic piece of history for a collection. Now, here's the exciting part. Even a dirty 1979 5 pence coin can command a significant price at auction. While most circulated coins may fetch modest sums, rare variations or coins with notable minting errors have sold for several $100s. In particular, auction houses specializing in British coinage have recorded sales of these coins ranging from $156,000 for common circulated examples to $345,000 or more for coins with unusual features. The market for collectible coins continues to grow, fueled by both historical interest and the thrill of discovering hidden treasures in everyday change. For anyone looking to collect or sell a 1979 5 pence coin, here are some key tips. First, inspect coins carefully under good lighting for any minting anomalies, variations in lettering, or misaligned designs. Even coins that appear dirty can hold value, so avoid cleaning them aggressively, as collectors generally prefer natural patina. Next, research recent auction sales to understand the current market trends and values. Finally, consider working with reputable coin dealers or auction houses if you believe your coin has rare characteristics. It could turn out to be far more valuable than you expect. The United Kingdom 1979 5 pence coin is more than just a piece of metal. It's a tiny window into history and a potential treasure waiting to be discovered. Even in dirty or circulated condition, this coin can hold remarkable value for collectors and auction enthusiasts. So, the next time you dig through your old change, don't overlook those seemingly ordinary coins. They might just be your ticket to a hidden fortune. Remember, in the world of coin collecting, next up we are diving into a fascinating piece of British numismatic history. The United Kingdom 5 pence coin from 1980, especially those in very fine condition. While the 5 pence coin is generally considered a common denomination, certain years and conditions make some of these coins extremely valuable to collectors. We'll explore the rich history behind this coin, what makes it unique, its rarity, auction market value in dollars, and some practical tips for collectors looking to add this gem to their collection. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting your coin journey, this video is packed with insights you won't want to miss. The 5 pence coin was first introduced in the United Kingdom in 1968, during the transition from the old pre-decimal currency to the decimal system, which officially took place in 1971. These coins were initially minted as smaller versions of the shilling, with the intention of gradually replacing older coinage. The 1985 pence coin was struck at the Royal Mint with cupro-nickel, giving it a silvery appearance and durable composition. This coin was part of the standard circulation, yet over the years, certain conditions, minting quirks, and survival rates have made examples from 1980 particularly interesting to collectors. The coin circulated widely, but as the decades passed, many were lost, damaged, or heavily worn. This natural attrition has created a small, yet highly sought-after pool of very fine condition coins. Coins that still retain a sharpness in their design and limited signs of circulation. The 1985 pence coin features a crown thistle on the reverse, symbolizing Scotland, designed by Christopher Ironside, a renowned British coin designer. The obverse bears the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, sculpted by Arnold Mackin, capturing the monarch in a dignified and timeless pose. Collectors often pay attention to several unique features that can enhance a coin's value, including strong strike quality, minimal wear, and clear detail in the thistle's leaves and crown. The coin's smooth, round edge and precise lettering are also critical when grading its condition. For the 1980 edition, very fine examples often display these elements with exceptional clarity, making them standout specimens among their peers. Despite being minted in millions, the 1985 5New Pence coin has become increasingly rare in very fine condition due to circulation and everyday wear. Coins that have survived in this state are highly prized by collectors because they represent a window into British numismatic history without being excessively worn or damaged. Collectors particularly seek coins with minimal scratches, clear lettering, and full detail on the thistle design, as these factors significantly impact a coin's desirability and market value. The rarity is further compounded by the fact that many coins were stored improperly or lost over the years, making well-preserved examples from 1980 a collector's dream. So, how much is a 1985 5New Pence coin in very fine condition worth today? On the auction market, prices can vary depending on the coin's exact condition, grading, and demand. Generally, very fine examples can fetch anywhere from $35,700, with coins that show exceptional quality, minimal wear, and strong design detail potentially commanding even higher prices. Coins certified by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC often attract serious collectors and can exceed the typical market range. It's important to note that coins with noticeable flaws, scratches, or corrosion are significantly less valuable, sometimes selling for only a few dollars in comparison. Hence, condition is everything when it comes to maximizing the value of a 1985 5New Pence coin. If you're hoping to add a 1985 5New Pence coin to your collection, here are some essential tips. First, always check the coin's condition carefully, focusing on key details like the thistle, lettering, and the Queen's portrait. Coins graded as very fine or better are most desirable. Second, consider buying from reputable dealers or auction houses, as these sources are more likely to provide authentic and properly graded coins. Third, pay attention to market trends. Prices can fluctuate based on collector demand and coin availability. Finally, store your coins in protective holders or coin albums to prevent further wear, corrosion, or accidental damage, preserving their value for the long term. The United Kingdom 5New Pence coin from 1980 may seem ordinary at first glance, but in very fine condition, it is a true numismatic treasure. With its rich history, elegant design, and increasing rarity, this coin continues to captivate collectors and investors alike. By understanding its unique features, market value, and the best practices for collecting, you can confidently add this piece of British coinage to your collection and potentially watch its value grow over time. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of rare UK coins, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more exciting coin discoveries and collector tips. Keep hunting, and who knows, your pocket change might just hide the next big numismatic treasure.